It's like kind of hopeless.
May I ask, what's your hope?
My hope is that there is an opening for peace.
Can you do anything, or can someone do anything?
I thought about sending metta.
Is the hope dukkha?
No hope.
No hope, no dukkha. But when it's hope, it's dukkha, isn't it? Did Buddha want anyone to have dukkha?
No.
So he thought about what is dukkha and what is the very, very dangerous, because some would like to have pleasant situation instead of unpleasant situation. But at moment of having unpleasant situation, is it dukkha?
It's dukkha, yeah.
And what about the pleasant situation? Is it dukkha as well? Or is it not dukkha? At moment of having pleasant situation, is it dukkha or is it no dukkha?
Yeah, in theory it is dukkha.
See, that's why what is more dangerous? What is more dukkha? It's time to consider the truth. No one wants to be in unpleasant situation. Everyone wishes to have pleasant situation. But what is dukkha? What is more dukkha? At moment of being in that unpleasant situation, it seems so very, very dukkha. But one would like to be in pleasant situation without knowing that it's very, very dukkha. Because one gets stuck. One is bounded with attachment, aversion, just want it again to be such and such. Why did Buddha thought about the truth? No one can do anything. No one can change the other, no matter it's so evil or so very good. But what is there now? At the moment of thinking about unpleasant situation, it's there, not far away at all. Without it, there is no dukkha, thinking about such unpleasant situation. So what is there? Not outside or at that point of the world or whatever. It's there at moment of thinking only. When you don't think about the unpleasant or the bad situation, it's not dukkha. It seems like that. And you enjoy moment of having pleasant situation. But at that moment, it's so dangerous because it's so poisonous, because it's there, like alcohol or whatever, just drunk. So what is there? No understanding of no one can do anything. You cannot change the other. But right understanding only can change you and the other or anyone who understand the truth. The more you try to help them, but they don't understand the truth, no one can help them to be out of the dukkha at all. There must be dukkha, not from this, it has to be from that. Not now, it has to be then, in the future, and on, endlessly, because no understanding of what is conditions for dukkha. At moment of no thinking about such situation, no dukkha. So dukkha is moment of thinking about unpleasant situation. Is that right?
Yes.
So the hope is to have pleasant situation, to be drunk, to have endless pleasant situation at all, from moment to moment. And what is that? Everyone wishes to have pleasant moment, but the unpleasant comes to be true by conditions. So how to cure, how to treat, how to have less, understanding that nothing can be done, only one's own understanding. As long as they fight with no understanding, and when they don't fight with no understanding, their conditions should fight again and again and again. Like now, there is condition to wish, to hope for something without understanding of what is hoped. It's gone. Each moment This moment is not last moment, it's not the next moment. And what is there? When it's right understanding, it does not hurt, it does not harm at all. It understands the truth. Actually, no one, only the kusala karma or akusala karma. And who can do kusala karma for the other? Each has to do or to understand by oneself. That's why the best thing is, no matter in any situation, even one is hurt, there can be the understanding, the best medicine to understand what is there. It's just in a moment, so short. No one can control. Everyone doesn't like to have such situation, but it's there by conditions. So the kusala karma does not bring that unpleasant situation, and the akusala karma cannot condition the present situation. That's why when one knows the condition for the pleasant situation or unpleasant situation, there can be moment of doing good. But the best thing is not just doing good, to understand the truth. Because as long as there is ignorance, no one can stop the moment of attachment to the self, of people and situation at all. Endlessly, just hope and try to help. But the truth is that the best help is understanding the truth, so it can condition such not unpleasant feeling as now. Otherwise, when it's there now, stop, and then it can arise again, and then stop again, and then arise again, endlessly. So the best thing is that no one can have the other understanding. They have to learn to consider the truth, to understand more and more about the Dukkha, the ultimate Dukkha, the moment of what is now arising and falling away. No one, no Israel, no situation at all. It's just a moment of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and then thinking. See, no matter in what world, Deva or human being in world or whatever, only 6 ways by conditions. So what is the hope? See, if you don't know, we still hope. But what is hope? Buddha taught everything in every situation to understand the truth, because the truth is only 6 ways of experiencing an object. If there's no thinking about Israel or Palestine or whatever, but thinking about understanding what is there, to know that it's just that which is conditioned to be seen, to be heard, to be thought about, that's all. So understanding the truth in any situation is the best thing in life, because it is the best medicine to cure all situation. And people just think about the pleasant situation, but what about the pleasant one? They don't see the danger of being drunk, of having such and such pleasant object, on and on and on, endlessly. Is it true? Just learn to understand the truth of what is there, which is real, as much as there can be conditioned to understand it, because it can be understood deeper and deeper and deeper to understand just one reality a little more, and then understand another reality, many, many realities, so there can be moments of directly understand one characteristic of a reality by another's. It's there by condition, pop up or arise and then fall away, but it's not clear. Now we know that before seeing, there is no seeing. Before thinking about the Israel, no thought about that at all. And then the conditions for such different moments by conditions, and then gone, never last at all. No one can do anything. Understanding this, the best thing to help the other is to help them or have the words for them to think about the truth, to understand what is there at the moment of being hurt. It's there by conditions. Better than just cry or try to help them to get away from such situation, without any understanding of the truth. And this is the great compassion of the Buddha for everyone, not just in such situation, because whatever is there, not only that situation is dangerous. When there's no understanding, it harms. So you begin to understand at moment of thinking about Israel, it harms. Who? Right then, at moment of thinking only. So there are many kinds of harmful reality to be known at any moment. So the ultimate dukkha or harm or harmful is whatever arises falls away, no matter in the battle or no matter in the peace or no matter in the pleasant garden, so on. The truth is the truth. Is it better to understand the truth than thinking more about that without any understanding of what is that, which is harmful? The thought about that is harmful. The thought about wanting the other thing to be or to come is harmful. Even clinging to the situation or what is there as something in someone is harmful too. Because in truth, no one at all. Only different greed or hate or whatever is there conditioned to be slight or strong by conditions. And no one can do anything. But now what is taken for I is there to be known that actually it's not I. When it's not I, it's not Israel, it's not Palestine, it's not anyone or anything at all. Oh, the time has come. สวัสดีค่ะ
สาธุ
สวัสดีครับอาจารย์
สวัสดีค่ะอาจารย์